One Piece?
One Piece, Hunter
Oh,
x Hunter,
Wow.
Hunter.
Fairy Tail?
Yep, Fairy Tail,
Naruto?
Naruto,
Attack on
like,
Titan?
I think Attack on Titan's a little inappropriate for kids.
What do you mean?
So don't judge me as a parent, but yes.
No, I'm not judging you. Okay, like I played Call of Duty when I was 6 years old. I'm not judging. Like,
So yeah, Attack on Titan, like literally, like Full Metal Alchemist, I think is one of the ones that I wouldn't let him watch.
why?
There's something about that one that I wasn't vibing for me, but like literally, the top, like just you name it, they've watched it, and it's to the point where like they'll come to me and they say, "Hey, can you find me a new anime?" And I'll give them animes, and they'll be like, "We watched that one, Dad. Sorry."
So, if you're okay with letting them watch Attack on Titan, I don't know if you've watched all of Full Metal, but I've watched all of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is just like the remake of it.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's it's no worse than Attack on Titan in terms of like social impact, because it's really just about a nation committing genocide and a kid trying to stand up for the people that were being killed, and that's about it. And they have
I'll have to look at that one.
It's not
like
bad.
literally, it's just John. Just watch. Like if your kids are like anything like mine, they just latched on to anime. So, anyways,
They're kids of culture. Good.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're a little over time for start, but that's okay. We're just waiting for a few people to hop in here. But so first thing on the agenda is today we have with us Daniel Ferrer. Am I saying your name right?
Very close, but I'll accept it. It's Ferrer.
Ferrer.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so
Ferrari.
Daniel is one of PostU's ADP admissions counselors, and he'd like to help us get involved, or he'd like to get involved more and help us out with some event planning and whatnot. So, Daniel, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us a little about yourself, and then like kind of what you want to do or how you want to help us in terms of the club level stuff, or you could talk about if you want to get more involved with like the esports stuff, that's fine too.
Have me still away from playing Animal Crossing to talk. Got it. Yeah, so my name is Daniel, and you can just call me Danny. I'm more of a casual gamer than anything. I haven't really done anything competitive. I don't be competitive for myself. It makes me nervous. I just want everyone to have a good time. But I do have a background in event planning and management. I'm not too sure where I can help out just yet. Why I've kind of reached out to see what I can do. So I'm kind of just sitting in on the meeting where things go. I know it's all kind of new to all of us, but I'm really hoping to figure out where I can find my place in this club for now.
Cool. Awesome. So you said you had a background in event planning. What kind of events?
So I was studying it like a year and a half. I don't got an official degree in it. But in my previous work, I've done a lot of hiring events. So my background is in recruitment, but most of it's out. It used to be out in the field before I joined Post. So setting up hiring events for different companies that were having some hiring issues and needed some mass hiring. So for Goodwill, the biggest thing I was a part of was their Get Hired Hartford, which is a 300 plus company hire convention every year in October, sometime September, October, yeah, it doesn't matter. So I usually was a part of getting people in for that, whether it be customers or clients coming to the convention. And I volunteered a few times at ConnecticCon. It's been a very long time since I've done that, but I'm hoping to do that again this year.
Nice.
So just here and there doing events, but nothing on a major scale.
Cool. So it sounds like you might actually be a good help to us. Two aspects, really. One is, just helping support with planning and executing some of our events and tournaments and stuff. And then also something that I didn't really think of is
Oh my God.
help with just recruitment for the esports teams and just getting more people into the club too.
Yeah, whenever I can, I'll be more than glad to help out. I mean, being organized is probably one of my strongest suits.
Jessie,
What?
Yeah,
you're
we're getting
unmuted.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Sorry, Daniel, go ahead.
No, sorry. That was pretty much it.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, that sounds great. We'll go ahead and keep you in the loop on things. Discord is our primary method of communication, so just
Mhm.
keep it open, check it regularly. I'll send you updates on stuff, and we post stuff updates about what's going on with the club and the esports teams in this server, the Avis Gaming Association server, pretty regularly. So check the announcements page and the streams page to see when we're live, and yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, feel free to hang around for the rest of the meeting. Find out what's on the horizon here, as I like to say. But yeah, it's great to have you. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Discord is probably one of the few apps sorry. Discord's probably one of the few apps I'll actually keep notifications open on.
Excellent.
Won't be able to attend all meetings, but I'm going to try to attend at least twice a month.
Sure, that sounds great.
Thank you.
Okay, so next thing on the agenda for me is the Swim Sanity stream went well last week. For those of you who don't know, we're celebrating Black History Month this month by doing a stream every Thursday at 6 of a majority black-owned game developer company's game. And so last Thursday I streamed Swim Sanity by Decoy Games. And it was honestly pretty fun. It was like a side-scrolling swimming shooter, so it's kind of interesting. Oh, thanks for the follow, Aggressive Cornflakes. And it was good. It was a good game. I played it by myself, which I think didn't really do it justice. It was definitely a game that you need to play with a lot of people.
With
At
a
least
controller that works.
2 or 3 other people, and with a controller that works. Yeah, that was a good point too. I was forced to play with Joy-Cons, which I did not appreciate because my Joy-Cons have been trashed by my 2-year-old, and right on the right stick doesn't work, which is kind of a big deal in a side-scrolling shooter that goes to the right. So it made it a lot harder than I think the developers intended, just because my controller doesn't really work that well. But it was a really good game. I had fun. It was a good stream. And the VOD is up if anyone missed it, if you want to check it out. It's on the Switch, and I didn't check this, but it's probably also on the probably also on Steam if you want to get it on your PC, but it's also on the Nintendo eShop channel if you have a Switch. And it's only $15, so not a bad deal for a pretty fun multiplayer game if you're looking for something different. Did anyone actually catch the stream? Besides Roger?
Yeah, I catched it out too.
I saw
Nice.
like 5 seconds of it.
Well,
I
if
also
you're
played-
interested, check out the VOD then. It's in the I think I put it in the clips channel, but in any case, it's on our YouTube channel. If you want to check that out. So then my question to follow up to that is, who would like to stream tomorrow, and what would you like to stream? Does anyone have anything lined up?
Notice that Bassett didn't show up this week?
Yeah. I can't stream tomorrow, but I thought, where is Bassett this week?
Yeah, didn't he say he wanted to stream something? What did he say he was going to stream? Anyone remember?
I think we were just gonna volunteer him to stream something. To be
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we were just going to tell him. to
No,
just-
but he had said something. He had said something earlier because he was talking about his game developer friends that he was gonna try to.
Oh, that's
with.
right. Yeah, it's all coming back now. That's right. All right. Well,
So here's the question: Is what? So we're talking 6 to 8, right? Because matches. There's a match at 8.
yes.
Parker, do you have a match, or what are you doing Thursday tomorrow?
I'm checking my calendar as we speak. I think I'm available.
Can,
I
so
just-
can you stream tomorrow, and I'll try to pick up next week if Dustin doesn't.
Yeah, I can try to do that.
All right.
Have any
Thank you.
ideas on the game?
If I said no, would it surprise you?
What?
No, but
Immediately no.
Roger, you said that you could help out with like.
Yeah, you just tell me the game. Pick the game off the list and let me know.
Okay.
So, deadline to decide that, let's say
Tonight.
5 p.m. tomorrow, so that we can give Roger enough time to actually connect with you and actually get it for you.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't even know
get
if
you
we're
set up
friends
with
on
the stream.
so we got to get that set up.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
so maybe a little earlier than that. Parker, did we ever give you actually access to the Twitch channel to actually stream yourself?
Nope.
All right, so I'll need to do that as well. Need to get that going. All right, so that sounds good. So we'll do Parker this week, and then we'll do either Roger or Dustin the following week. Does that work for you, Roger? Could you do the 18th?
Yeah, so either Dustin or I will do the 18th, and then we'll vice versa swap the 25th.
Perfect. That sounds good.
And I'll try to come up with a game that I want to play.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Next item on the list. Yes. Jessie, are you doing the meeting notes this time? Because I'm not taking notes myself.
Well, I am doing them this time.
Excellent, thank you. All right, the next thing on my list here is just a recap of week 1. ECAC competition, which was last week and went pretty well, honestly. One of our Rocket League teams, one of our NBA 2K players, and our League of Legends teams all got credited with a win, although the 2K player and the League of Legends win was due to a forfeit from the other team, but still a good start regardless. An even better start this week as our Smash team defeated Bryant University on Monday night, and then yet last night our Valorant team defeated John Jay University pretty handily. Actually, it was not a very close match. I think the match score was 13-3 in game 1 and 13-1 in game 2. So should be a closer
Shout out to
match.
Proto for that 3 stock.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really
Beautiful.
unfortunate that we weren't able to see it. We had a communication error with Nintendo's crappy online service, and we're not able to actually watch the end of Game 2 where Proto Blues, our Me Gunner player, was down to his last stock against Bryant University's Bowser player and actually 3-stocked him for the win, so we didn't need close it out right there. We didn't need to bring it to a game 3, so that was awesome. Great job from Proto, and great job from the Valorant team as well. Tonight we have our other Smash team against Elmira College at 7, and then our Rocket League Purple team goes up against John Jay University again, this time their Rocket League team, at 8, and then tomorrow at 8, our Rocket League Orange team will be up against a tough Staten Island University Rocket League team. And then it looks like possibly, more than likely, our Overwatch and League of Legends matches will get canceled this week due to forfeits from the other team, which is unfortunate. But there is an update coming out shortly, or at least there should be, to the League of Legends schedule, since that league that we're participating in for League of Legends is not actually run by the ECAC, so it's a little bit more, they're kind of flying by the seat of their pants at this point. There were a lot of colleges that signed up and then either didn't realize they signed up, or they don't actually have enough players to complete a roster and they thought they would, etc., etc. So there's a number of teams that are dropping out of that league, so it's looking like the commissioner of that league might actually need to completely redo the schedule. But in any case, our Overwatch and League of Legends matches will likely be canceled this week, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least we are able to get both Rocket League matches on stream to compensate. We also had an interview for the very first esports assistant coach for Post University this week, so that was really exciting. So keep on the lookout for more information about that in the next week or two. Talks have also begun with a company called US Sports Camps to partner with us to run esports camps this summer. So the target audience for that would be high schoolers, but obviously it would be open to college students as well. So keep on the lookout for more information about that as summer gets closer. So now looking ahead, last thing on my list here is our big event for February. We've done honestly a really good job, in my opinion, of running a big event every month. Pretty much since like I think it was like September or October. I know October we had the homecoming events last year. Did we run anything in September? I forget. What did we run in September? Does anyone remember? Did we do anything? I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't
When
remember
did we
anything.
do the Smash tournament?
That was October. That was the homecoming tournament.
Okay.
It was kind of the homecoming was kind of a double event though, because we had the show
Yeah, we had the
match
stream,
for
yeah.
Rocket League, and then we also had the Smash tournament. So it was kind of a 2-for-1 in October to make up for a lack of an event in September. So if we take that into consideration, we've actually technically had one big event every single month since I started last September, which is pretty cool. So let's keep the train rolling. I'm thinking it only makes sense. You know, we have a really strong Rocket League community here, so I think it makes sense to do a Rocket League 2 versus 2 tournament. I think we have enough Rocket League players in the university where we could actually get a decent amount of 2-player teams, and I think it'd be nice to do an actual team event. Every single event we've done so far has been one-person teams or single participants per team. So I think it'd be nice to do like kind of a 2v2 format, and then we can have the same prize structure, you know, prizes, Amazon gift cards or whatever for the top 3 teams. Might have to divvy up the prizes a little bit more just because the prize is not going to be going to one person. So obviously, like, I mean, unless Erica approves this, which she might, but if she does, I could certainly ask her. So if she does approve it, then we could maybe do, you know, $250 Amazon gift cards for both players in the winning team, and then $100 for both players from the second place team, and $50 for both players from the third place team. If she does not approve that, then we'll probably just end up going with the similar prize structure that we have for events in the past, but just have to split it up 50-50, obviously, since there'll be 2-player teams. What do you guys think about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, yeah.
Sounds good.
I knew you'd be excited, Crispy.
Yeah.
That's Crispy's
sounds
excited
fun.
voice.
I'll be that.
Yeah.
That's very true, actually.
So, obviously we'll need some time to plan it and get the word out and all of that. So, probably end of the month, maybe the 27th or 26th. Does that sound good to everyone?
Hmm.
Yeah. that sounds good.
Obviously, I'll stream it and run the bracket and all that. Daniel, I could, maybe use that opportunity to kind of show you kind of how we run events. No, get away from me, you stupid pig. I want to talk to you.
I told
Yeah, I
you
would
about, I've told you
appreciate
about
that.
talking to me like that.
I hate talking to the villagers. They're so stupid, and I hate it even more when they like run at me and demand to talk to me. Like, no,
Dude,
get out
let
of
me
here.
play.
Again,
I mean,
I feel
why
attacked.
wouldn't they want to talk to a guy in a baseball outfit with an eye patch?
That's true. I am pretty cringe right now. Anyways, yeah, so Daniel, I could probably use that opportunity to kind of show you kind of how we run our tournaments and like the different programs we use, and how familiar are you with like streaming and using Twitch and OBS and other programs like that? Do you have any experience with that?
No, I've tried
Okay.
streaming myself in the past. It just went horribly wrong. I have nothing for a good setup.
Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Well, in that case, I can definitely show you, obviously, like kind of the programs we use. Like we use this website called, or at least I do. We use this website called Smash.gg, which is basically it's a website that was created to help tournament organizers run Smash Brothers tournaments, obviously, but then it kind of morphed into just this generic tournament website where you can run tournaments for all kinds of games. You could run uh, online tournaments or offline tournaments, and it's basically a bracket generator. Like, so you'll create a tournament page for your event, and then people can click on it and then like go in and sign up, and then it'll automatically generate the bracket for you, and it'll help you manage all of that, and then you can manage the bracket right from the tournament page, and you can also do seeding. So like if you have a general idea of like people's skill levels, you can seed them, and then it'll create like a more fair bracket, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how we've done our events in the past. But I can kind of show you like how we do that, so you can get in the loop on that.
Nice, yeah. I would definitely like to learn stuff like that.
Cool. This is my shitty house, everyone.
Nice. All right. So, what else do we have on the agenda for today, John?
That is it for me.
Okay.
Does anyone else have
Um,
anything?
I actually do. I have a couple things I would like to talk about today.
Go ahead.
So
Roger
first
brought
thing
notes.
I actually did bring notes. So first thing is we need to do an amendment to the
Avis
the-
Association Gaming Discord server rules.
thank you.
You're
That's Parker. I'm going to leave it to you to think about how you want this phrased, or
Okay.
the actual e-board to think about how you want this phrased. But we need something that says something along the lines of the e-board has final say on nicknames and gamer tags. Just so that we have the ability to have somebody change their gamer tag or their username if they join the
Essentially,
Discord
we have
server.
moderation privileges and saying your gamer tag is not allowed. Please change it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
We already have a rule about that for the esports team, but
Not
I
everything's
didn't
about esports,
seeing-
John.
I know. I'm
Thank
just
you,
saying. I'm just
Roger.
saying. If you guys wanted, you could just copy my policy, which equals less work for
Okay,
you, Chris and
could've
Parker.
said
I know,
you can
Chris, that
copy the policy
I know.
instead of so for the esports teams.
Well, Chris, I know you are always a fan of less work, so I figured this would be right up your alley.
It's Parker's job, not mine. Roger told him. See, normally
Oh,
Parker tells me
yeah.
to do
Sorry,
things,
sorry,
but
sorry.
this one's on Parker.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. Your first strategy is always deflect. That's true. That's true.
I didn't have to this time.
Hey guys. Hello.
Hey, Luna, what's
Hey,
going
Luna,
on?
welcome.
Hey, I've been quiet for like 5 minutes. Just one thing. This time frame, new time frame for meeting conflicts with the SGA meeting once a month. It's only once a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they just to know that's why I'm a little late. And thankfully
what-
they postponed. Yeah.
So what time is the SGA meetings?
Well, today they're gonna reconvene at 1:45, but it's typically at 1.
Oh, okay. So it's from 1 to 2 with a break in the middle?
No. A lot of people didn't show up at 1 today,
Mm-hmm.
so they're gonna reconvene at 1:45 to try to get everybody together.
Oh, okay.
But,
Gotcha.
Wow,
but
imagine
typically-
people not showing up to meetings. So it couldn't be us.
John is spicy today. I love it.
So at
Um,
1:45, I'm probably gonna hop off and just jump over there.
All right.
That's fine. No worries.
No
It's only
worries.
once a month, so not a big deal. I think that's
Yeah.
fine. I don't think we need to reschedule for that.
All right. So, but hold on. I have the floor, John.
Sorry, Roger. Go ahead.
Seriously, Mr. Esports over here.
No. So Parker, if just look at that verbiage from John's policy. If that works, we'll just drop it in. We just have to. I noticed there was nothing in there that said that we have the right to do that. So, if we could do that, the next thing, I
I don't know what user this is about.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she was just saying she has an idea of who it's about.
Oh, gotcha. I actually
Just-
don't like
just
Coach
an
John
inkling.
Denny Qual. John Denny
Bro,
Qual.
we got a new one, okay? We have a new one coming in, and we already made the title for him.
Don't
You're
spoil
like
it.
even
Don't
better.
spoil it.
No,
Don't spoil it.
Well, we don't actually know if he's coming in, but I made the
Okay.
title in case.
Oh, gotcha. All right. So the other thing I want to talk about is we had talked about expanding the e-board when we brought some, amazing talent in with Chris and Luna. What I'd like to do is I'd like to go to the second part of our conversation initially, which is finding a second streamer.
Mhm.
And so one of the things I
Yes,
think
please,
we
God.
need to do is if somebody could draft a just kind of a quick announcement to the group that says, we're looking for somebody that wants to be, on the e-board as our official streamer or backup streamer, because we keep struggling with Thursday nights. John's extremely busy. I'm extremely busy. Dustin's extremely busy. We don't want to have to rely on the students all the time, but if we had somebody that was part of their e-board role, and we could call it communications or whatever. So I'd like whoever wants to volunteer. I'm not going to voluntold this time.
Chris.
Start thinking about drafting up the same thing we did last time, where we were looking for the other additional membership.
We're adding so many e-board
roles.
positions. Eventually, it's just going to be the everyone board.
I mean, it's the thing of it is I think we're a solid run club, right? So I don't worry about having too big of an e-board, because I think our club is pretty solid. It's got structure. It's got some controls.
We do also have a lot of members. We're over 110
and we have a decent
members now.
sized. Yeah. So, and the thing of it is like somebody in this position. Not every team, not every club needs a communications person. We need somebody that is going to be kind of a right hand to you, John, to be a backup streamer. So if we could just get that drafted up, that would be great. Whoever wants to volunteer, I'll let you kind of figure it out amongst yourselves. And the last thing I have to talk about today, and this is going to make me cry a little bit, is in the same vein as looking for new talent on the e-board for streaming, we have to face the harsh truth that Parker is a senior.
And Jessie.
And Jessie.
And Jessie.
Wow!
Gosh, Roger.
That's two roasts today, Jessie.
Wow!
Sorry, Jessie. I forgot.
One day Jessie isn't spicy, Roger is.
I feel like a valued member of this team. Like
You are, Jessie. You are. You're 100% a valued member of this team. But so we need to start thinking about replacements for Parker and Jessie, and specifically the reason why I called out Parker, not to throw shade on Jessie, was that we need to get that going, I think, sooner rather than later, to give the person some time to shadow Parker.
Unfortunately, Jess, the president is more important than the secretary. I love you.
wow.
The role, not the person. Jessie's way more valued, Parker. Sorry.
You're damn right she is.
I'm glad we all knew who really did things.
Exactly. So I think we need to start thinking about how we want to approach that, kind of ASAP. Because I just don't know that there's going to be a ton of people reaching out saying, I want next. So I don't know, Parker, if you have anything that says that, any kind of write-up about that. I know that you just kind of, you were the president for the forming of the club, right? So this is the first time?
Yeah.
So we just got to think about how we want to do this. I don't know from an official SGA. I know from an SGA, there's we should be having elections and all that kind of stuff, but I don't know the puts and takes. So maybe
We've never done.
So really all we've done for positions before this one is, hey, do you want to be in that position? If so, that's cool. If there's more than one person that wanted to be for that position, we've kind of just waited to see how they interacted during the club meetings, and then depending on how engagement, how engaging they were and how active they were with the discussions, we kind of gave them the role based off of that. Although, if I'm being honest with you, I kind of just assumed Christian was going to take over the president role, because I never assumed that the club was going to get this big. And I'm so glad that it is. But I was just like, well, Christian, good luck.
When I joined, wow, last year, Jesus, COVID.
Yeah.
Anyways, when I
Wait.
joined, it was like, okay, so we're all gonna leave, and it's just gonna be you by yourself. Good luck.
Yeah, it's exactly.
The plan was just to leave Christian with Bassett, and we would just be like our own little like. So I mean, I am glad that there are a lot of people and the club has grown. But yes, Parker, I understand that you assumed it was just going to be me.
Yeah, we both
Am I
did.
correct in assuming that, or do you not want the president position?
That's something I haven't decided yet, and I've avoided thinking about.
We have not thinking about
That's something that I'm actively procrastinating about.
that.
As well as the rest of my life. Hello, you guys even know me?
So we had a conversation about that earlier in the week, and my advice to him was just to think about what it would be like at being the president versus not being the president, and so kind of get the ball rolling of him spending time thinking about it. So, but
Chris.
we do need to kind of think about how we want to go forward with this, just to make sure that we don't have any. I don't want to see a momentum lapse, and with Parker and Jessie are huge losses. So, on top of that, we need to figure out somebody to replace Jessie. So maybe we do both at this time, especially if Christian's going to step up. If depending on how you guys want to run it, do you want an election? Do you want to just post it out there? Like, I want you guys to think through how you want this to happen. But this really should be, there's a lot of times where like Dustin, John, and I will get in and we'll kind of voluntold, or we'll be really like lead. This is one of the things.
You put Dustin and John in there.
Okay, so there's a lot of times that I'll do that. But this is a case where I really need Parker, Christian, Chris, Luna, Jessie, all of you. You really need to kind of put your heads together and figure out how you want this to happen, and then come back to us and let us know how your plan to attack. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, because obviously, I like to help out with you guys a lot, but in the end, it should be a student-run club. So.
I know when we were on campus, what we would do when an e-board person left. It's so much different because it's online, so we don't have like actual physical meetings. But we would offer up to the people that, regularly showed up to the meetings all the time and engaged. We would say, "Listen, we have an e-board position opening up. Do you want to become an e-board member?" And
we would go around harassing people to be our senator and things like that.
basically.
Parker met me and was like, "You're the new senator."
Yeah, I
So
did.
like what we could do is look at our current student e-board members and be like, hey, any of y'all want an upgrade or switch position?
Yeah,
and
I like the idea of trying to get our current, if there's any preference for like if they want to step up in a position or move up in a position,
right.
and then offering it out to the rest of the club.
So yeah, what we could do is, the people that are constantly watching the meeting streams, we can, offer it up to them and see like, the people that are watching right now, you want to be an e-board member?
There are 3 viewers in the stream.
All right, let's go.
That's 3
Here's
potential
what I'm gonna-
e-board members right there.
Here's what I'm going to ask of you is the student e-board members, if you would between now and next week just meet or talk for 10 to 15 minutes and just come up with a plan of this is what we're going to do. We're going to we're not going to hold an official election. We're going to reach out to the current members and see if they want to move up in position. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. If you could just take 10 to 15 minutes, put it on paper. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just kind of because this helps the future of the program, because then we start having an official
Procedure.
handoff. Yeah, we have an official
standard operating
retention plan.
procedure.
If I might jump in, because I don't get my little, raise hand like in my team's classes. I would rather open it up to everyone at the same time, because if we're just kind of passing from person to person, and like granted, like if things had gone as we expected, and it was just a few of us, and the club didn't grow to the volume that it has, I'd say yeah, sure, like just whatever, pass down the reins. But I think opening it up to the whole club allows more people to come in and allows for new ideas. You know, I've been here with Parker and Jessie for almost 2 years now. We've just been, granted, like we've done a fine job, and with the help of John and Roger and Bassett, we've grown greatly. But I think bringing in new people like we did with Chris and Luna has allowed us to really expand our like mindsets and our new ideas. And I think if we can open that up to other people, whether it's even if I want to, or Chris wants to, or Luna wants to join or be the next president or whatever, I think having that fair, everyone gets a shot kind of thing allows for more people to really have interaction with the e-board. So it's not just the e-board, the upper crust versus everyone else kind of thing.
Okay, so a couple things. One, that sounded very presidential.
Ooh, yeah, let's go, buddy.
Roger's grooming me. I'm just saying. He called me earlier this week, and he's been grooming me.
That's a loaded word. Careful.
Yeah, that's why he says it, and every time he says it, my skin crawls.
Yeah.
And but the other thing is yes, what I want you to do though is you guys have your own meeting between now and the next one, talk it through as a group, come up with a game plan, maybe even officially vote as an e-board of how you want to make it happen, and then come back with a plan of what you're going to do for succession planning for the future. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Jessie, can I volunteer you to herd these cats to make sure they meet?
Yes, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Thank you.
You don't have to tell me. I was gonna do it anyway.
Perfect.
If I may.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I forgive me, I don't know anyone's voices yet, so I don't know who was just talking about opening it up to the rest of the club.
That would be me.
That was
The VP.
Nice to meet you, Christian. From other clubs that I've been on e-boards for, it tends to run a lot smoother when the e-board either steps up into newer positions, and then whatever's left over after that tends to go out to the club on the greater scale. I think I think I would do it both ways, where whatever positions that are going to be opening up, offer it to the current e-board members, and then if there's still openings after that, open what's left to the rest of the e-board. I also think it's a great idea to leave it in the hands of the students where possible.
Yeah, that's what I was suggesting. He just said it better than me.
Yep, that works. So whatever you guys come up with. No, I appreciate that. That's really good. That's really good information and feedback. So that's why Jessie, I'll leave it up to you to get them together, put something together on paper, bring it back to us, tell us how you're going to do it. But I just want to put out there that the timing, I'd like to see the timing like real quick, where we know who the succession plan sooner rather than later. I don't care if the e-board has 15 people in it for a short period of time while we're changing of the guard.
That's a good point. Kind of like a handoff period.
Yeah, it's just because a lot of hats off to the team. This first group, you guys did some amazing things with not a lot of support. So it's time to memorialize some of the things that we've done. And this is a really student driven. To your point, we can't do this for them. It's your club. You have to tell us how you want it to happen, because it's just not fair. So that's all I have for today. That's the most I've talked in one of these meetings in like 2 months. So
besides saying the words, Christian, you can do
that. Christian, I was actually I was president back when I was at UMass of the gaming club at UMass Dartmouth. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can tell you what it was like.
He says while our current president is still here.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You're.
He's like,
I know, but you know how it's
role,
been
I'll
like.
help you.
Yeah, but you know how it's been like with Parker, and you talk to him all the time. But I could
talk to
offer
you all the
another
time, too.
opinion. Yeah, true.
I'm gonna talk to somebody. It's gonna be like Roger, who I don't hear anything besides Christian. This is yours. I'm gonna keep harping on it because it's just entertaining.
All right.
Parker could stay and go for his masters, and then we wouldn't have this problem.
Nope.
Parker and Jessie. I mean,
No. No.
No,
Fifth
I'm-
year? What?
You could get a master's in esports management.
Yeah,
I believe
you could.
It's based on a business degree.
That's gonna be a no for me, boys.
Verticals.
We do offer a master's in our graduate school.
there you go.
I'm not interested in a master's. I am so done with school.
Same. I'm sorry. I'm done.
Have you heard of the Madison Square Garden effect?
You're the worst, Chris. This is why you get voluntold to do things.
Chris, what is it? I
Uh,
haven't heard of that. What is it?
Roger,
Alright.
would you like to?
All right. Anything
well,
else?
I-
Anything else from you, Roger?
Yes. Great job today, everybody. I'm not getting into that. That's my favorite go-to is the fact that Madison Square Garden holds 25,000 people, and your average top Twitch streamer has
Tim
that
the
sitting
Tatman.
in their channel every day.
It's specifically
yes.
Tim the Tatman, by the way.
I started using Saikuno to change it up, so shush. All right, that's all I have for today.
All right. Anyone else have anything they would like to bring up for the good of the order, as Erica says?
All right. Well, it's Luna. Hi.
Hey,
I'm
Luna.
jumping into that in the SGA meeting right now, and anything of importance that you want me to mention.
I think
Coming
we're
up.
just about done, Luna, and we'll have the meeting minutes posted if you want to just look over those in a bit, and then also you can watch the beginning of the VOD, which I did remember to press record this time, so that'll be up on YouTube
Okay,
soon.
good. No, but anything of importance that you want me to bring up in that meeting?
Oh,
Uh,
to the SGA. I don't know. Just see if you can get. Well, I don't know if that would be a Senate meeting. The funding is the Senate meeting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
No, but well,
The SGA
we'll
is
talk
the
about that
Senate
offline. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Bye.
All right, sounds good. Last call for anything?
Um,
Jesse,
I wanted
go.
to talk to you, Jonathan, afterwards.
You always do. I just expect it at this point. I slot an extra time and slot in just for you. All right, sounds good. Daniel, it was nice to meet you. We'll be
meeting
back
you.
next week at 1, same place. We'll just pop you right in the channel again. And everyone watching, thanks. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tonight for the stream.
Thanks, everyone.
Ciao.
Bye.